Mike Martinez, and today I want to share with you why I believe in cruises is a no-brainer. No-brainer, work from home, network marketing opportunity, and why it's just a brilliant concept all the way around. And you'll see that in a second. But here's what I want to tell you guys. Um, this is not for everybody, and I know a lot of companies frown upon you saying that about their company. And the fact of the matter is that I believe that in any business there's a specific target market, and for me is those people that like to travel. Number one, love cruising. Number two, and it's something that's a part of their lifestyle, right? Now there are people that have never cruised, and believe it or not, some of the statistics from our company say that a lot of the members that first started with our company were people that had never gone on a cruise before. So that's encouraging, right? But you had that desire. So if you're a person that you absolutely don't vacation, haven't taken a vacation ever in your life, or you haven't taken a vacation in 10 or 15 years, it's not something that's important to you. You're afraid of water, you're afraid of the ocean, whatever. There are some people that just don't fit into this particular business model, and that's okay. It doesn't make you bad. It just makes you somebody that doesn't fit into the business model. That's it, right? But here's the deal: if you are a person that does enjoy travel, if you are a person that loves cruising, if you are a person that budgets to go out on a vacation every year, there's some people that, and again, that's I don't know the numbers on that, but there's some people that say, okay, I want to go on this particular vacation, so I'm going to allocate a certain amount of money, put it in this bank account, and or put it under the mattress, or put it in the closet, or put it in the safe, wherever it is that you put it, right? But the point is that you are out there doing something because that's something that you want to do. You want to go on vacation and you're planning, and so that's then you're at the right place. And just give me a second so I could show you that. But and if you are one of the people that doesn't do that, right? But you want to go out there and expand your lifestyle. You want to go out there. You just, you found your mate and your spouse, and you want to have an enjoyable lifetime with them, and you want to create some memories, and you want to travel to different places, and you want to, cruise the world, then again, something that I encourage you to stick around and take a look at it. Now, on top of that, if you're a person that fits all those qualifications and you want to work from home, then you are absolutely in the best possible place. So don't go. Give me a second to just share this information with you, because I believe if you look at this from all the angles that we're going to talk about now, is going to intrigue you. You're going to want to look at it more deeply, and you may want to get on the phone with me and ask some questions, or maybe even just join the company, right? So here's where we go, and let me just before I even get started, let me say that I enjoy the network marketing, or MLM, business model. I like the concept of doing something one time and building a team and helping people grow, and taking you know taking a concept, sharing it with other people, and building an income from that. I love that idea. And here's what I'm going to tell you: one of the biggest obstacles that you find in network marketing is that you fall in love with the product, but the product is usually, and this is a big problem, usually not cost effective, right? So what I'm saying is you got this special berry that came from Afghanistan or Peru or whatever. They got this new plant that was discovered that cures everything from baldness to toe fungus, whatever. Well, you got these incredible products, and no doubt network marketing products are superior to what you would find in Walmart or Costco or things like that. But the problem is, because you got a compensation system behind it, it's usually one of the biggest obstacles is, I don't want to do that because you know what? I could buy that goji berry juice at Costco for a third of what you're selling it. And I don't really, want to go to my friends and family to talk about this and stuff like that. The big thing, the number one thing, the first thing that I want to bring to your attention is that Incruises has done the exact opposite of that. We kind of double. We don't kind of. We double the money that you put into the system. Now, keep in mind that the money you're putting into the system is not just money that's going to disappear. It's money that's going into an account so that you can buy a cruise with that, right? But for every $100 that you put in there, it's $100 a month, you get $200 in cruise credits or cruise dollars. So essentially, you're right from the beginning. If you decided, you know what, and let me give you my experience. I joined this company in January 2020, and I had come across it in December 2019 in a special network marketing training that I went through in Las Vegas. And I came across the company, did some research, said, you know what, I love the concept. I love traveling. My wife and I love traveling. And so we're joining. So we joined. And what happened January 2020? Corona was introduced to the country, introduced to the world, really. And by the way, Incruises is in over 170 countries around the world. Only been around 5 years as of this recording, but they're in 170 countries. So think about the expansion. Think about where you can go with this, right? But aside from that, here's what I want to tell you. When you go out there and or let me just put it this way. I'm sorry. I went out there, joined the company in January 2020. All of a sudden, COVID comes out, and I said, you know what? There's no cruising right now, but I love the value that the company is offering, so I maintain that $100 a month. Now I don't know if everybody would have done what I did, but what I will tell you is that the company statistics are about 80% retention, which is absolutely incredible for most network marketing companies. So people continue to put their money in. My upline did it, his upline did it, and other people that I know, people that are in their downline, just continue to put the money in the business, right? Now, I wasn't building. I wasn't building my team, but I was saying I'm going to eventually buy a cruise, which I did, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. I will eventually buy a cruise, and I'm not losing anything. I'm gaining here, right? So that's one of the key issues that I want to bring to your attention. Again, you need to fit into this whole idea of, you know what, I want to live a better life. I want a better lifestyle. I want to cruise the world. I want to travel. I want this and that, right? But when you do that and you see what Incruises is offering, it's almost a no-brainer, right? Now, attached with the business is five different ways in which you can make money. And so, I mean, there's a lot of different ways where you can make money, and ideally, you could start, getting your money back right away. And once you get 5 people into your membership club, now these could be people that just elected to be members of the InCruises cruise program, or they can be business partners with you that are also paying into the $100 a month to buy their cruises. Once you get 5, then you don't have to continue to put in your $100. The company will still give you $200 in cruise credits, even though you're not putting a dime in. So what that ultimately means is that you're accruing cruise credits or cruise dollars, and you'll be able eventually to go out there and cruise for free, right? And while you're doing this, you're also going to be getting paid to cruise, because if you're building a team, you're developing an income, you're going to be getting paid to cruise. So it's just brilliant, right? Brilliant. Now, here's what I want to tell you what's even more brilliant about that. Again, I told you that 80% of it, have maintained their businesses, so the attrition level is at 80% reorder rate, and that's because of the way the system is made. Now, the first year I told you I went 2020, I joined. Corona came out, the shutdowns came out, but I'm still paying my $100. Even though I'm not building my business, I was still paying into it. Now I just bought. After my first year, I bought my first cruise with InCruises, and I got a great cruise going with my wife later this year to an island hopping cruise that I'm going to take from Puerto Rico, and going to 5 different islands. Think about how cool that is, right? You're going to 5 different islands, without going from one plane or one airport to the next, or none of that stuff. I'm just unpacking once and then enjoying the rest of the 7-day cruise, going to 5 different islands. So we're going to the Virgin Islands, to St. Kitts, St. Martin, St. Lucia, which is a British Virgin Island, and we expect to have a great time, right? But here's the thing. In the first year of you joining, again, I wasn't building my business, so I didn't get through that threshold of having 5 people, but I'm still putting the money in. So as I'm building there, I'm getting 60% of what the company is putting together as far as cruise dollars. So when I bought my cruise, and I bought a great balcony room in a really, really nice Royal Caribbean ship, and we're going out there, and I was able to do it all 100% with my cruise dollars, and I still had $1,000 to spare. And I mean, it to me, it's just a no-brainer. Again, an absolute no-brainer. So even though I wasn't building the business, I was still putting the money in. I was still getting value from it, which is something a lot of network marketing companies don't do. I know that there's people that still today, right? They have products in their garage from the 80s and the 90s, because they bought some skincare that had some, special seaweed or something, and but it was, $200 a month, and you just keep storing it, right? And I mean, you may understand exactly what I'm talking about. This is totally different. The value that is brought into the InCruises business is absolutely brilliant. Now, why the retention? Because you know what? Now, obviously, I'm still in the company. I'm on my going on to my second year, and now I'm building. Right now, I'm putting business partners together. But as I am building now, you can go out there and start, 70%. In the first year, you get to use 60% of the additional money that they give you, the additional cruise credits. Now in the second year, I could do 70%. Now, once once you get 5 people, you get to use 100% of that. 100% of the cruise credit after 3 months of 5 people being in there, you get 100% of the credits for you to go out and use whatever credits is available. 100% of them. So you're getting free cruise credits. And just with what I used 60%. I was able to save over $600. $600 in a great balcony room with my wife for a 7-day cruise. Now, again, the value is just ridiculous. So that amounted to over 34% savings from what I did. And I compared it. It was the first time I was using the in cruises to book a cruise. I compared it. It was exact to the penny what Royal Caribbean itself was putting out there as a cruise membership, what Expedia was putting out there, what all these other platforms, travel platforms were putting out there. It was same exact price. Only I'm using cruise dollars, so I get an added discount, right? So I mean, think about how powerful that is. Now, for your members, for the people that do like cruising, if you don't want to do the business, you're going out there in the first year you use 60%. Again, I was able to save 34% on my cruise. Second year you could use 70% of the cruise dollars that you're getting. Third year 80%, fourth year 90%, fifth year you're at 100%, right? 100% just for sticking around, just for being part of the company for 5 years. Is that a great way to reward people for sticking there? Absolutely, no doubt about it. I mean, think about that. So the compensation, the system of the company is built brilliantly. I mean, brilliantly. You get more than what you put in there. And as you go along, if you do a little bit of work, you get five, boom. You don't have to pay no more. You're still going to get in there, right? And you're building an income. And by the time you put five in there, if you do that in one month, then you know what, you've already paid for your investment in the company, and you got a little bit of a profit there, and everything else from there is going to be a big cherry on a great cake, right? So that's a big deal. But in addition to that, now you know what, I like to go out there and do this thing that I call attraction marketing. And attraction marketing means that I'm not chasing my friends and family. I'm not chasing my friends and family. I'm putting things out there online, on social media, on YouTube, and I'm having people come and approach me, right? But even though I'm telling you that, I have a simple question that kind of helps me filter out um, what I am doing as far as my marketing, or as far as my invitation, or as far as my sharing, because I simply ask a question. You ever gone on a cruise? And I get one of three responses. First response is, I hate cruising. I don't go on vacations. I hate the water. I don't like this or that. Whatever the negative excuse is for them not wanting to do it, I'm okay with that. But it's a simple way for me to know, you know what, this person is not somebody that fits into my profile, fits into my target market. So person number one, or type number one, is the no, I don't like cruising. No, I don't vacation. No, I don't have money for that. No, I don't. That's not important for me. Right? That's okay. Not doesn't make you a bad person. It just says you're not part of the target market that I'm looking to share with. Now, the second person is the person that says, I've never been in a cruise, but I've always wanted to. Okay. now I got somebody that I can send a link to. And we'll talk about that because the company gives you some incredible tools, really incredible tools that do a lot of the selling for you. Now, it doesn't mean that, I mean, there's a lot of nonsense that says, oh, this sells itself. In some situations, I've had people that have joined my team without me saying anything. And I've had people that have called me up and asked questions. So it works on both ends. So, but I'm not going to tell you that this is, it sells itself. Of course, if you're a person that fits into that criteria of, yes, I love, cruising. I love travel. I want to spend more time. Like, I want to create more memories with my spouse. Then, yeah, there's not much arm twisting here, guys, because of the value that I just talked about with the cruise credits. But again, that's my second type of person that when I ask that question, do you have you ever gone on a cruise? No, I've never gone on a cruise, but I would love to. I see the commercials. I've heard other people that said, "Man, what a great time! Man, the way they feed you, man, the entertainment. Wow, the beauty of going into several different ports. Man, this is incredible. I want to share in that." So, again, that simple question: have you ever gone on a cruise? Gives me somebody to market my links to. The other thing is the third person is, well, have you ever gone on a cruise? Oh, Mike, you don't know. I've been in 7 cruises. I've been in 3 cruises. I've been in 25 cruises. Believe it or not, there's people that go on a regular basis and have been going for the last 20 years. So I know now this person is somebody I could definitely share this with. Again, I'm not twisting arms. I'm not selling you on something that you don't want, because if you're that first type, I don't like cruises. Get out of here with that stuff, right? I don't follow up with you, right? I just don't follow up. I don't twist your arm. There's no reason why. No, no, no. What if that cruise ship sinks in the middle of the Atlantic? Which, when was the last time you heard a cruise ship sink? But there's some people that just think that way, right? When was the last time, you heard of a plane crashing? God forbid. I'm not one that really, really loves flying, but I take airplanes. But, there's some people that just never step a foot in a plane because they're afraid that it's going to drop, right? But here's the thing. For those people that hit the category number 3, right? And according to some latest statistics, there's about 40 million people in America that are in that category that go on cruises on a regular yearly basis, sometimes more than one in a year. So we're talking about a lot of people here, right? But here's the key: those people that go out there and are cruising on a regular basis, they know other people that are cruising on a regular basis too, right? Cruisers know cruisers. So when you go out there and you present this to them, guess what? They're immediately thinking, wow, I got 5 friends I could share this with, right? This is what this is why it's so brilliant, because people that cruise don't like to do it alone. They like to go with other people. They like to share that experience with other people. And there's other people that look at what's going on and really do a great thing about this, right? They want to share. They want to, hey, you know what? I know that you just came back from Aruba from that cruise, but you know what? I just came across this company you gotta take a look at, right? And again, the company gives you all these tools that really make it very, very interesting for you to grow your business. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. And when we go and talk about what the company does, here's what I'm going to show you right here. Resources, right? And and I put this out there because it's so incredible to me. I mean, the fact that the company has some really, really good tools. You see this power tools? They got a Facebook marketing system. They got a system they call Duplicator. They got a lot of great resources to build your business. But aside from that, we got these resources over here on the left hand side and referral links, right? Now, these are all links to different websites that bring you to this page here. This is the page we were just on, but that is the video, right? That's the video that will help you market the business, right? So, is that impressive or what? I mean, when you think about what the company has done to put these things together, and I got to be honest with you, there's a lot of different. This is one that's about the membership alone, right? And that's the president of the company, Mike Hutchison, and he was a gentleman that I was really impressed with when I saw him in Las Vegas. He had worked with the Tony Robbins organization. He helped build the Tony Robbins business into a few $100 million. So he was with Tony in the very beginning and helped him scale up. Again, very interesting, and it just makes sense. What it is that they have together. This is another one that talks about joining the team, right? And it's everything is just you see, it's all linked to me, and once a person sees that video, they click off and they put their information, they submit it, and I get a notice that this particular person went and looked at that. Now, in addition to that, you get to see, these are all different links, right? Again, no brainer, all different links. So if I ask you, hey, you ever go on a cruise? Oh, I love cruising, right? Okay, I'm sending you one of my links. You ever thought about doing a cruise? Yeah, I would love cruising. I would love to get into a membership program where I could save some money. All right, I'm gonna send you this thing here. So a lot of different ways in which you can approach this, and that's what makes this absolutely incredible. It makes it a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned. So, um, you know, there's very few businesses today, and again, I wanna point out that if you want to succeed in business, and make no mistake about it, there's some work behind this, right? But if you love what you do, if you love what you do, then this is the perfect business. If again you're a person that loves cruising, if you like vacationing, if you take out a certain amount of money and say, hey, I want to go on vacation, or if you always envisioned that's always been part of your bucket list, now it's time to take it off that bucket list and put it into play, right? Because we've put everything together here for you to be able to do that. So my name is Mike Martinez. My number has been on the screen ever since we started here, and I want you to just take a closer look. I put the link in the description so that you can go and look at the website itself. Look at how professionally it's done. Look at the videos, and you have the my telephone number, and I encourage you, pick up the phone, give me a call, let me know that you know what, I saw that, it makes sense. I'm a cruiser. I want to cruise. I love cruising. I've taken 15 cruises. I want this part of my lifestyle. I want to enjoy this with my loved ones. I want to, whatever, right? If this fits your criteria, please pick up the phone, give me a call, let me know that this is something that you are looking to do. And if you do this and we partner together, I'm going to show you some of the strategies that I use, which again are a lot of social media marketing and attraction marketing and YouTube marketing and stuff like that. So, Mike Martinez, take a look at the link, take a look at the website, join our team, get ready to start making some major changes for the better, right? To start taking your life to another level. Hopefully, I'll be there helping you, guiding you, helping you build a much more exciting life. Mike Martinez, pick up the phone, give me a call. Speak to you soon. Bye bye now.